Well, hello everybody. I'm Keith, and Eileen's not with me today, but together normally we are Barnstormers Travel. She's out doing a little running around, so I thought I'd go ahead and put this video together and give you an idea of the trip that Eileen and I took this last week to the beautiful island of St. Martin. And we stayed for 6 days at Secret St. Martin, one of the Hyatt hotel chain hotels. And just thought we'd give you a quick overview of what we found at this all-inclusive resort. Well, our trip started in Austin, Texas, and we flew American Airlines from Austin to Miami. We were a little concerned about our turnaround because we only had about an hour and 5 hour and 10 minutes, but we were able to get off the plane and walk to the terminal, no problem, and actually had a few minutes to take care of business before we climbed on the 737 that took us into Princess Juliana Airport in the Dutch side of St. Martin. There we were picked up by our transfer that we'd set up ourselves. The owner, Al Marie, picked us up, and she was a fountain of knowledge when it came to her island. You could really tell she loved her island. She told us a lot about the island's history, the people, places to go, what to see while we were there. And in fact, we were there during St. Martin's feast day, so it was a big celebration on the Dutch island on Saturday to celebrate that. And she was telling us how we could take advantage of the festivities that were going to take place that Saturday. After about a 45-minute drive, we made it to Secrets. It's on the French side in a little bay called Anse Marcel. Beautiful area. Anyhow, we got out of the transfer, and they had our names for us. They took us over to the Preferred Club check-in area, and we did get Preferred Club status. Didn't take too long. Filled out the paperwork, signed all the disclosures, got our first opportunity to try the drink of the day, which happened to be Secrets Beach. And then it was time to take the bags up to the room and drop them off and check out the resort itself. Dropped off the bags and headed back down the lobby to get a kind of a view of what's going on. As you can see, those little desks right there, you've got a Hertz rental car. You also have a Amstar representatives right there that do the off-property tours and that type of thing. And right behind that was the Preferred Club, which has the bar. And that's also where we checked in. And as we come out of the lobby, you've got the Rendezvous Bar there on the right-hand side. That was one of our favorite spots to hang out. We were actually in the building on Eileen's right. In the background there is Himitsu, the Japanese restaurant. Walking the grounds. Beautiful, beautiful grounds. You can see the mountains in the background.
This is the beach bar.
This is the beach bar. This is the Sugar Reef Beach Bar, which is only open on Saturdays and Sundays. Walking down to the beach, you can see the grass is beautiful. Again, we're on Anse Marcel Bay, surrounded on three sides by these beautiful mountains. And actually, and you look out towards off of Eileen's left shoulder there, you're looking out to another island, Anguilla Island, which is a short ferry boat ride away. Back here, we've got the Portofino and the Olio restaurants. One is Italian, that's the Portofino, which we never got to go to, and Olio, which is the Mediterranean, and that's where you had that risotto.
That was very good.
Really, really good. Quick view of the hotel room. We'll do a full-blown view of the so that you can see what it's all about. But we were upgraded because we had a glitch when we first got in there. The first place they sent us to was actually, we don't know if people were still in it or they just hadn't cleaned it, so they gave us this upgrade. We got an upgraded room, two rooms, big old king size bed. Slept really good on that bed. There's that's actually the shower back there.
It was a huge shower.
Yeah. So we were on the second floor, just above the swim outs. We were surprised that not a whole lot of people were using the swim
It
outs.
would have been nice if we could have.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but it was a nice view. I mean, it says ocean view, yeah, barely. Something to remember that this is, although it's all inclusive, it is not sandals quality by any stretch of imagination. And people will tell you it's not even Secrets quality when it comes to high standards of an all-inclusive. It was our first all-inclusive, and I guess our expectations weren't. We didn't know what to expect. We were happy that with where we stayed. I'll say right here, if you like what you see on the video today, make sure you subscribe and you hit the like button so we can keep doing these things. So we got a little view of the grounds there. We'll probably do some more videos on them in the future. This is the pool. This is about the only pool picture we got. Eileen's giving it welcome.
The kiss.
The kiss. Welcome to the pool. Drink of the days. Of course, the drinks were all included. The food's all included. Drinks, not super top shelf, but they did have some top shelf.
Really good. Some of them were.
Yeah. Some of the drinks were better than others, but they certainly had. They had bullet bourbon, which was good enough for me. They had, of course, Jack Daniels. They had Tito's vodka. Go Texas. That's part of the pool back there in the background. Again, we didn't get a whole lot of pool pictures, but we did spend a lot of time there. Really enjoyed it. There are a total of 6 restaurants and 5 bars. One of the 5 bars was never open. The restaurants, the way they work the restaurants, just so you know, there's 1 restaurant open for breakfast. There's 2 open for lunch. It's the Market Cafe is always open for breakfast. It's also open for lunch. And then they have a Barefoot Grill, which is open for lunch. And then for dinner, they've got, they do something with the Market Grill, which we had breakfast there. Great breakfast, really enjoyed the food. Had to have my croissant and a omelet because, we're on the French side, you gotta have an omelet.
Or a croissant.
Or croissant. But at night, it would be somewhere between 2 to 4 of the restaurants would be open. They repurpose the buffet and make it into a kind of a specialty dining. This was steak night, and that's where we ate some really good steak. It was really tasty. We got a Japanese Himitsu restaurant. They had, we've already talked about Olio and Portofino's restaurant as well. And then from 6 a.m. till 11:30, this was Himitsu. We loved the sushi there, and they've actually got a teppanyaki if you'd like to sign up for that.
Be careful where you're walking.
Yeah. Eileen didn't do this on property. We were actually across the street looking at the walking around, and she grabbed the phone to take a picture and didn't see the little step down and had a little spill, so we took care of that.
Yep.
Beautiful at night again. This is the pool area at night. We really liked it. So when the restaurants were open, we found that the food was actually quite good. We really had no complaints about the food. Sometimes the service could be a little wacky at times, but we weren't so sure that it wasn't. It was probably more translation error on our part because we didn't speak French and we don't speak Dutch, and sometimes I think some of the problems that we had getting something had more to do with our being able to communicate. We didn't see a whole lot of people just kind of standing around doing nothing. There were a few, okay, but for the most part, they stayed pretty doggone busy. And this hotel got hit really hard, as did the whole island in 2017, by 2 hurricanes. And then, of course, COVID in 2020. So they're still kind of pulling themselves out of that. And that's one reason why we actually heard when we first started looking into coming here that this was probably not one of the better all-inclusives, but it is one of the few, and I think it's the only adult all-inclusive in St. Martin. Okay, but we really, again, we hadn't been to it.
We haven't been to one.
We hadn't been to one, so we really don't know what to expect. we did think that we did find out that most other all-inclusives, all the restaurants are open, not just some of them.
Plus,
especially
the
if you're gonna-
activities were also included.
Yeah, there were more activities. We had entertainment sometimes out there at the Rendezvous Bar. They were right outside the lobby, which was really nice. They had some really wonderful singers. They had at the theater itself. They had entertainment as well. It was just a little too loud for us. We didn't hang around. If we did, we just hung around outside because it was a small place, rather loud. They don't include, part of your all-inclusive does not include the non-motorized type sports that you can get, say, at Sandals. You're going to get windsurfing, you're going to get paddle boarding, kayaking, that type of thing is all included. In fact, if you're PADI certified at the Sandals, you also get like 2 bottles a day. So that was not included. But when you compare the price of what you're paying at other more higher end all inclusive versus what you get here, as long as you're getting a good price for flights, it's a good deal. And also, to be perfectly honest, they told us that really they don't expect people to hang around this all inclusive as much as they do, say, in Jamaica and some of the other places. Because it's such a beautiful island, people get out and do things. There's lots of beaches, there's lots of fun things to do, sailing and that type of thing.
You can rent a car.
You can rent a car. There's the Hertz
Yes.
right there. You can rent a car. You can go down to the Dutch side. A lot of nice restaurants, a lot of nightlife down on the Dutch side. The island's 37 square miles, so it's not like you can't get there from here. Just have it's typical third world driving. Just be careful. And then there's cabs available, and there's
Ubers.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't look into Uber though. There's other transfers.
But
that are available. So yeah, it's we thought it was well worth the price of what you would pay for something like this, because to be perfectly frank. They stocked our mini bar. It was only with beer and sodas and water, but that's better than most cruise ships.
Yep.
And for what you can get per day, it's pretty much comparable to a cruise ship. Again, food was top notch. The booze was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I couldn't get maybe my top Johnny Walker or whatever top of the line, but I could always go to another bar off property and get that. Yeah. So there is a lot of the property does still show a lot of wear from the hurricanes. The pool could use a facelift. Some of the rooms and the hallways, could use a bit of a facelift. The people, the servers were all friendly and very helpful whenever you needed them. So when you look at where do we want to go, if we're looking at all inclusive, if you're looking for the butler experience, you're looking for beautiful. If you're looking for views outside your window, you're probably not going to get them in your room here, just the way that things are situated. But once you step out, you got these beautiful views there in the Bay of Anse Marcel. Entertainment, we talked about cuisine, dining, the bars and lounges, the service, and what's included. So I think based on what you would pay to fly here and to stay here, if you're a beach person, if you're a pool person, if you like quiet, other than in the theater, theater, okay. And then sometimes when they're doing the entertainment right out there on the
but it wasn't loud.
Right. And it wasn't crowded.
Yes.
Okay.
That it wasn't.
Yeah. And in fact, when we first got there, we're like, where is everybody?
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a nice place to go and chill out, relax, good value, good price.
A getaway place.
Yeah. But will you have some challenges? Yes, you probably will have some challenges, and as long as you're willing to roll with the punches and you understand that when you go there, you know, it may say it's a 5-star. It's probably more like a 3-star.
Yeah.
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 So.
But it can be a 5-star. I do believe that it's because they're still
They're still digging their way out.
They're still recovering of what happened
Yeah.
and with the whole island.
Sure.
But yeah.
Yeah.
There's a possibility. If you want to just chill out and downtime, or
Yeah.
you know, this would be a place to do it.
Yeah, and if you really want to take and go to some other parts of the island, like for example, we didn't know this when we booked it. We know it now. On the opposite side, we were kind of the northwest side. On the northeast side is Orient Beach. Mm-hmm. Orient Beach is one of the larger nude and clothing optional beaches. It's one of the few in the Caribbean that people can go to. It's recovering from the hurricanes as well, but you're not very far from that. Somebody told me, in fact, I think it was Almarie, our transfer driver said that there was one close to us if we wanted to go do that.
Yeah.
That's available. There are a lot of secluded. If you could rent a small boat, you can go around. There's a lot of little around. Take a boat around the island. There's lots of little secluded little beaches and things like that where you can, you know, wear whatever the heck you want to wear. You don't have to stuff yourself into a bathing suit if you don't want to, but you know, whatever floats your boat. But lots of restaurants, lots of nightclubs. Very clean island. I was impressed by the fact that when we were driving around, we didn't see bars on the windows.
No, exactly.
Like you see a lot in in Latin America and some of the Caribbean islands and stuff. So,
but even the tourist area where the cruise ships go, and that we took a drive down there. One of the tours in, it was nice.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. Well, we took a tour, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. We'll combine the tour with the tour of our room, but for now, we just wanted to kind of give you an overall thoughts on it. Secrets. St. Martin does get a bad rap sometimes. I think it's expectation management. If you know what you're going to get before you get there. And as one person we met on the beach the very first day said that if this is your first all-inclusive, you've got nothing. It's never going to get worse. Okay, you'll never have a worse experience than what you have here. So, all in all, we had a great experience. So we're looking forward to our next all-inclusive.
Oh yeah.
So, well, you know what you need to do now, right?
Go on vacation.
We'll see you later.